me a second, please, to make my first impression.
YouTube, what up? Welcome back to another Pounds 978 custom video. And today I want to talk to you guys about conspiracy theories. No, I'm joking. But I wasn't joking. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys about these Mortal Kombat figures. Raiden and Johnny Cage, two really cool figures. Two characters Storm Collectibles has yet to give us. I know we have a Raiden coming out in April, but we would like a Johnny Cage too. But while we wait, we got these from McFarlane. They look really good. I like the way Johnny Cage looks over Raiden. Maybe because it's the Dark Raiden, I don't know. But these are the third and fourth figure from the line, the fifth being Spawn, which I have yet to see in person. So it's, I mean, I'm not counting the variants, but Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden, Johnny Cage, and Spawn. The 5 figures from McFarlane for Mortal Kombat so far. But these two, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't too crazy for. I saw Raiden once before and passed on him, and then I decided to pick him up. And then I bought Johnny Cage like a week, 2 weeks later, especially at the price. I paid $26.99 each at GameStop, and I think that's kind of expensive, considering the $20 at Walmart versus the $26 plus tax. So I'm almost paying $30 each for these guys, and I don't know if I want to do that. I don't feel like continuing to do that. So sorry, GameStop. I may not buy any more from you if you keep raising prices. But these are the 4 that I do have: Sub-Zero, Raiden, Johnny Cage, and Scorpion. A nice roster for the first 4 figures to be released, 4 really main characters. So let's check them out. If you guys remember, I've already done a review on Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and to my surprise, they are pretty pleasant figures. I mean, with lack of a few things, I guess, with, you know, ab crunch and diaphragm joint not really working on these two guys. They're a little stiff. So I was hoping for better with Raiden and Johnny Cage, and to my surprise, they are slightly better. I opened them already, so I'm just letting you know. But are they that much better than Scorpion and Sub-Zero? And that's what I want to talk to you guys about now. Man, my toys come with toys. I knew this little accessory looked just like an action figure. When I saw it in package a while ago at Toy Fair or Comic-Con, whenever it was first revealed, I was like, yo, does he have an action figure that's articulate? He does have a peg stand, by the way. But I thought that the figure was articulated, and I was like, whoa, they would not do that. That would be too much work for them to do. It's like not even, it wouldn't be worth it for McFarlane to do. But I thought it was due to the, you know, the little thing having joints or what appeared to be joints. So it's designed to look like an action figure, and I think that was pretty clever. This is Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat 11, for those who didn't know, if you needed to know anyway. And I do have Mortal Kombat 11 for the Nintendo Switch and for the PlayStation 4, but I rarely play. I'm one of those guys who just bought it to have it because it's Mortal Kombat. And because I'm collecting those Storm Collectibles, that's the only reason why I got it. But I remember being the first to get it on release day, and they gave me a poster with Johnny Cage. And this is pretty accurate to the game design. The only thing I would say is the details, like the silver belt buckle, parts of the belt buckles and boot buckles and stuff like that. But it is really accurate. The jacket is really nice too. And I think it's pretty cool. The hand wraps look really nice. There's texture on the back of that jacket that's actually sculpted in. So I like the jacket a lot. The shoes look really cool. He's hit. This guy's pretty cool. This is the young Johnny Cage. I'm surprised they didn't give you a variant of the old Johnny Cage. Considering they gave us variants of Sub-Zero and Scorpion, I don't see why they didn't give us older Johnny Cage, seeing that he was more of the main character in the game than the younger Johnny Cage was. I mean, I don't know. I didn't play it. I only saw people play it on YouTube and stuff. So even though I had the game, I'd rather watch people play because I'm by myself, so I didn't have fun playing it by myself. I've just played Spider-Man and stuff like that, and that was better off. I was better off playing that in Mario Maker and now Dead by Daylight. But back to the action figure, sir. This is pretty cool, man. He holds it really nice. I mean, there's no need for it other than to brag that your figure has a figure, or if you want to make him look like he's playing with it somehow, that is pretty cool. You know, Johnny Cage is pretty egotistical, so I can see him playing with himself. But yeah, he came also with a trophy, and we don't need to look at the trophies, nothing serious. And then the peg stand. For me, I think it feels really good in the hand. The jacket feels soft. The articulation is a lot better than the 2 ninjas, so already it's a plus for me. For me, this is already better than Sub-Zero and Scorpion because he can do that. Just being able to move your body like that is very impressive for me. So McFarlane gets an A for articulation with Johnny Cage. Dark Raiden. Not familiar with this Raiden. I mean, I know Raiden to be blue and white, so I don't know what happened here. I think he came back from the undead, and I couldn't tell you. Maybe someone else's review can tell you. I'm only here to opinionate if this figure is good enough to go with your Storm collectibles. It also comes with a couple accessories, a staff and 2 interchangeable hands, which is a first, and 2 electric pieces. But a first because none of these Mortal Kombats have interchangeable hands, so that's pretty cool. The Raiden looks really nice. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty detailed. All of these McFarlane figures are pretty detailed. And I think that's what he has going for him. The original sculpt and not having to use the body parts over like Hasbro does. I think it's pretty good that Hasbro does that because you can make so many different characters with the same parts and save a lot of money doing so. But this looks great too. It's also great to have your original sculpt. Every figure is unique. Nothing is sharing parts for the most part. Johnny Cage and Raiden, you see, are 2 completely different figures. They're not sharing anything, not even articulation. They're different bodies. They both stand at the same height, so that's pretty cool. As far as I know, I think the Dark Raiden suit is accurate to the video game. I haven't studied the game enough to know if there's like anything off about it or details or anything like that. From what I can see, it looks pretty spot on to what the game is. But if you guys know me, you know I'm big on articulation. And so that's what the fuss is about with these guys. I want to know how they perform. And I am pretty, I don't want to say impressed because I'm not impressed, but I am surprised that it's ugly when you move it like that. But I'm surprised to get this much diaphragm. I don't even know if that's a diaphragm joint. I'm not sure what kind of joint it is because this guy has a diaphragm joint. You can clearly see. This also may be a diaphragm joint, but of a different kind. This reminds me of the movie Doctor Strange that we got from Marvel Legends. The head does come off. It's positive. If you want to do some fatalities, you do the uppercut head punch and definitely pop that head off of Raiden. I think that's cool because I can't seem to get the head off of Johnny Cage. It doesn't want to come off, and I want to break it. But Raiden's comes off with no effort at all, so that's pretty cool. Same with his hands. His hands pop off with no effort at all. I can't get Johnny's hands off. And back to the price thing. I mean, I don't know why Sub-Zero and Scorpion, the 2 most popular characters, were going for 24 at GameStop, 25. And then Raiden and Johnny Cage, who are 2 less popular characters, go for $26.99. Maybe it was a launch with the Sub-Zero and Scorpion. They were trying to ease your way in, but I don't know. GameStop, you got to cut it out. I'm not buying it. But YouTube, that is it for these McFarlane Mortal Kombat figures, Raiden and Johnny Cage. 2 pretty cool figures. If you can find them for 20 bucks and you collected all the other Storm collectible figures, I would say get these 2. If you're new to an action figure line and you want to try something, yeah, these are pretty cool for 20 bucks. For $26.99, I would say leave them on the shelf. Don't pay any more than 22 bucks. 24 maybe if you need the character. I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you what to spend. It's all up to you what you think is worth the figure. Personally, I think they are really nice figures. They're not great. I mean, every figure has its flaw. But these figures are pretty cool. I would, again, the only way I would say definitely go get them is if you have every other Mortal Kombat figure and you're a completionist like myself, then absolutely. Guys, until the next review, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
You choose to subscribe, you the man. Yes, you. Everyone below in the comments, yes, you too. Thank you very much for showing me love. Who knew? It's ironic how we think out the box for you too, right?
Sing, 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 sing. Everybody.